Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a pickup video slash package video my friend sent to me. There's not going to be any game footage because I just don't have time to film it. Sorry. So if I put it off, I know we're working next Saturday. If I put it off, it won't get done for a month. And I mean, I got about 40 Genesis games there I got to do for my journey for Genesis. So I'm just going to do this pickup video without the game footage. So I apologize if you guys have been digging that, but I gotta do what I gotta do. First of all, my first pickup is my little dog Musha. We named her Musha because, well, actually my wife named her Musha because she knows that's like my favorite game, and she's a cute little puppy. I'm gonna let her go. Why don't you go run free, piss and poop all over the house? There you go. Go have fun. Chew up something. All right. Now with the cute stuff out of the way, let me go ahead and get to what these packages my friend sent me that we were doing. Heavens Zagreski, we did a trade, and I showed you the Genesis games that he sent me, but he also threw in a bunch of extras as well that I said I wanted, and he sent them to me. This was an extra I didn't know was coming. Actually, I'm not 100% sure if this came from Crack's package or his, but I think it was Heavens Zagreski. It's Die Hard Trilogy 2 on the PS1. I liked the first Die Hard trilogy. It was fun. The first game was hard as hell. The second game was fun. Third game kind of sucked where you just drove around. Haven't had a chance to play this yet, but I look forward to it. The next three are, well, there's 3 Saturn games here, and I didn't have. And he sent me Nights into Dreams. I don't have the 3D controller. My brother does, so as soon as his broke ass needs some money, I'll buy it from him because he always needs money. And the second one is Rayman on the Saturn. I have this on the Jaguar, and I believe I have it on the Wii, along with a few other things, consoles. But I look forward to having it on. Now, this is not a cheap game, so I mean, we did the trade for the Nintendo GameCube games. He sent me all those Genesis games. I know there wasn't anything super rare in there, but I didn't send him anything rare in his GameCube, except for Mario Party 7, which is semi-rare. Not rare, just expensive. So, Raymond. And then also another one I didn't have. I have the first one, and it's Bug 2. These 3D platformers, it was that time where they were experimenting with it and trying to develop it. And to be honest, they weren't very good, but Bug was okay. It kind of is like Croc on the, well, they make Croc on the Saturn too, but yeah, so I appreciate those Heavens Zagreski. One more thing he sent me, and this one like blew my mind. This is a $16 game in this type of condition, and it's Shadow of the Beast 2. I don't know why I love Shadow of the Beast. It's actually not a very good game. Excuse me. I think the reason I do like it so much is because besides the Terminator, Shadow of the Beast 2 was my first game on the Genesis that I played, and I couldn't get very far, even though I only had 2 games for the longest time. But I tried to play it, and for some reason it holds a nostalgic factor for me. So I'm actually hoping that the Shadow of the Beast 2 will be good for the Sega CD. Now moving on, let's go to my boy Crack Lotus, who sent me a package. I got everything sprawled out here because I got a lot to show, so I'm gonna try to get through it. All right, he sent me a package. We kind of send packages back and forth. So the first thing he sent me, there was no note, but I can tell you, probably paraphrase what he was probably going to say. McFly, what is up, homie? Hope you find these games in good taste. That's about how he would start it. So let's go ahead and get this going. He actually posted on Facebook. We talk a lot on Facebook, me, Sporadic, Spacebar, TJ Appileus, and him. We actually got this chain going. Sometimes it gets ridiculously long when we get to go talking. But he asked if anyone needed this game, and I said, I'll take it. And it's Imagine and the Forsaken Kingdom. Get the glare off there, boys. Imagine and the Forsaken Kingdom. And it is complete. I don't know much about this game. It's a Bandai game, and from what I learned about Bandai, they either have real good games or their games suck. So we'll give that a shot. I'm gonna try not to say too much, but I've already said it a million times. This, he found a copy of this, and I went ahead and purchased this. I paid what he paid for it, I think. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. But he found me a copy of the Cubic Ninja, and this was brand new sealed. He found it at Kmart, I believe. And the craze has already gone and died. I don't know if it's because they patched it or what the deal is, but it's supposedly you'll be able to soft mod your 3DS, which actually I have no idea what that means. I'm not very technical. I've never had a modded system, so maybe someday I'll get one. But I got this because of the hype. I was going to keep it in a box, but it's already looked like it's fell below the $14.99 price he paid for it. But I'll probably keep it sealed. I heard it's a terrible game, so I got no use to play it. And then he sent me Ninja Gaiden Dragon Sword on the DS. If I can get it open here. And it is complete. Real nice condition. I hope this game's good. I haven't played a Ninja Gaiden in a while. I don't have very many 3DS or DS games. This probably makes 12 DS games. Cubic Ninja probably makes 6 3DS games. I'm trying to get into the handhelds. I got quite a few PSP games. I don't know why I don't take the handhelds to bed with me and play with them. That is alright. Take the handhelds to the bedroom while I'm trying to fall asleep and play a game. I'm not going to play with a handheld. Well, I've got my own handheld to play with. I digress. Whoa, that's not this kind of show. So anyway, it's 3 a.m. in the morning. I woke up and I'm on this freaking weird ass schedule because I go in at 2 o'clock every morning. Let me just have more coffee. Starting over. Okay, that was Ninja Gaiden Dragon Sword, Dragon Sword on the DS. This one, his mysterious brother sent me. Actually, he sent me these two. I don't know who his mysterious brother is. He's just as mysterious as he is. But he sent me Sega Genesis Collections and Monster Hunter 2. And both these, I believe, are complete. This is in my PSP right now. My wife was playing some Sonic. I was playing some Game Ground on it last night. While my daughter was watching some god-awful show on Netflix. I had to do something with myself. And then Monster Hunter 2 Freedom. I have a few Monster Hunter games. I haven't played them yet. This one's a complete and nice condition. And I'm sorry about the glare, everybody. And 2 more things he sent me. Where are we at on time? 8 minutes already. Better hurry up. Trinity, Souls of Zil Ole or Oli. It's a Koei game. It does not look like a Dynasty Warriors Koei game. It's an RPG, so I look forward to getting into this. I always liked Koei. Back on the Genesis, they made all those strategy games. Liberty or Death, Operation Europe. Let's see, who else? Genghis Khan. I like those type of games. It takes a while to get into, but for some reason, the graphics ain't nothing. I just like the gameplay. I like strategy RPGs or tactical strategy games. I love those. My favorite genre. Like Command and Conquer. I just love stuff like that. So, and one more from them. It's Tales of the World Radiant Mythologies, and it's another Bandai game. And it looks like an RPG game, I think. And it's also complete. So, thanks, Crack, for sending me this stuff. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate your friendship even more. So I'm trying to get some of the glare off. Okay, let's go back to, a few more other things that Heaven Zagretzky, I almost forgot the show, sent me as well. He sent me the Spectral Force 3. It's an Atlas title on the 360. It says only on Xbox. And this looks like a strategy RPG. It's tactical RPG, like a tactics game. This game I'm going to get into, hope soon. So, man, I'm excited about that. I didn't know that existed. He also sent me these 4 Odyssey games. It's football, spin out, speedway, and crypto logic and baseball. And also he sent me a loose bowling. This is the only one I don't have. So I asked him, I said, I already have these, you want me to send them back? He said no, maybe you can find someone that can use them. So if you guys want these, someone wants these, just let me know. I'll ship them to you. I'll pay it forward. The box on the second one, the Speedway Spin Out Cryptologic is not in the best condition, but the other two boxes are adequate condition. I will probably keep the bowling game since I don't have it. And I have one bit I'm going to show you footage of this anyway, because I haven't even tested out my Odyssey 2. It's still in the box. I don't have a place to set it up, so I figured why even put it out there. Alright, let's go to eBay. I only have 2 eBay pickups. I've been picking up a lot of Genesis games on eBay. But these 2 things, I got this HDMI splitter, and I'm hoping this is the right one to capture footage with my Elgato. I'm not 100% sure, but this only cost me a few bucks. So if it's not, oh well. I know there's another one on there. I'll know that's the one. But and it's only a few more dollars than this one, but I believe this is what I need. And then also, I found this. It's a PAL game. It was actually a U.S. seller, and I believe I only paid like 10 bucks for it on eBay. And it's a Sega Master System game. I haven't shown the Master System some love lately. It was RoboCop vs. Terminator. And I think Kit 1171 or Mike, he did a little review on this or a little gameplay. This actually looks pretty good. I know they made it on the Genesis, but I have it on the Genesis loose. I never played it though. This actually looks good. These later Master System games that they released over there, because the Master System lived a lot longer in Brazil and Europe than it did here. They were able to develop some great games for it later on after it died off over here, because the developers had a feel for the system. So I look forward to playing that. And as we know, the Master System is region free, so for the most part, there's some games you can't play. Alright, let's move on to... Let me just go ahead and move on to Goodwill here. This cost me $10, and there's 2 games that aren't here, and I'll tell you what they are because my son took them home and has been playing them, and that was Sims, Herbs in the City. That's actually the only Sims I didn't have. Who cares? Also Star Wars Battlefront 2, which I went ahead and gave it to him because I already have a copy and he likes the game, and he's had the game but destroyed it, And this one is Thrillville Off the Rails. We both have a copy of this. It's in a broken case, but it is complete. I don't know what I'm going to do with the ones I already have. And then we have Ben 10 Alien Force. Let's see, is this one complete? That one's complete. I don't think I have any of the Ben 10 games. I don't know if they're any good. I really don't know. Looney Tunes Acme Arsenal. It is not complete. I think I may have this. I know I have it on the Wii. I think I may have it on the PS2. Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. I'm glad to have this. It's complete and nice condition. I surprisingly didn't have it, so glad to have that. A game you always find everywhere. It's made by Activision. I don't know if it's any good. It's Bakugan Battle Brawlers. I don't even know what a fuck a Bakugan is. And it's complete. One of these Pokemon. Who's that other guy? Yu-Gi-Oh! Baggio games. Whatever. I'll send that home with my son too. Another Ben 10 game, Protector of the Earth. And it is 2 is complete. So we have 14 minutes. And the best one in this lot, for sure, I had it loose. And I sold it with the system because I don't really want any loose PS2 games. But it's Star Wars Bounty Hunter. And this game I remember having before. And it is fun. And this is a cherry condition. It does have a sticker up here. But I'll be able to get that off. But the manual is a very nice condition. Alright, moving on. Oh, let's get this load of shit out of the way. For $6, I picked up a system. what system can I pick up for $6? It's also a Goodwill pickup. I'll give you a hint. They only made 5 games for it because it's terrible. And I tried it. And it is terrible. It's a Hyperkin. Made by, really, who gives a shit? It's bad. It comes with a Ben 10 game in here. I tried playing it. And you got to scan all these fucking cards all the time. And each level has a time limit too. So you got to find the cards and scan them. And I actually think I don't have all the cards. It does have two. It did come with 2 controllers. And the controllers actually work okay. I mean, they feel cheap, but I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. I don't know who would want this. Apparently I did, because I paid $6 for it. But I think the only people that really want this fucking piece of trash, because you have to scan everything, is future grocery store workers or retail workers. Might as well get the practice in now, because that's all you do is fucking scan shit. Okay, done. Probably one I'll complete because there's only 5 games, so might as well, right? Hyperkin. Hyper bullshit. Moving on. This I picked up. This cost me $11. My max bid on the Goodwill site, and I won it. And actually got most of these games. Okay. None of them I don't. There's only 2 I really care about. Modern Warfare 2. Already have it on 360 and this, so I mean, I might take to my local retailer. They might give me 25 cents for it. Same with this. I have no desire to get the Move. My brother has this game, and this game is like the launch title for the Move, and it's actually not bad. It's actually better than the Kinect, but I'm not gonna go get the Move. But it's Sports Champions, so I'll probably see if I can get 50 cents for that game. This one I have on the 360. It's Madden 2010, and it cost this dude 89 cents there. I'm sure they'll look at me and laugh if I try to trade that in, so I'll probably just donate it back to Goodwill. Actually, I might just keep it, because I don't have it on the PS3. This one I already have. Actually, I'll show you. It's Madden 12. This, in my opinion, was the worst football game for the out of the Madden series in the 7th console generation, or whatever, the one before the new one. This one we're on. This one was slow. Tackling was weird. And did I just? Okay. So it's probably because they had, who was this guy on the front? Peyton Hillis had like 2 good years. So Madden 12. This one I had and I gave to my brother because he wanted a football game. It's NCAA football 11, so I'll probably just keep this one. But that's not why I bought them, as a stupid sports titles. But why is Little Big Planet 2 Special Edition, and it's in complete nice shape. My wife likes Little Big Planet. I think it's kind of cute. I think I'll probably play them. Looks like a fun platformer. She's currently playing the first Little Big Planet and Puppeteer. She's about beat Puppeteer. She never played games, so she met me, but she likes like Sly Cooper and well, Puppeteer, and she's been playing Super Mario on the DS. She's on the last level and kind of can't win, so she gave up. And here's the other one, the reason I bought it. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. This is still sealed. I have it up there. I also got it from Goodwill, but when I got it from Goodwill, it doesn't work. It won't load. It won't read the disc. So I think this one, brand new one, will. So I look forward to getting into that. Okay, one more thing for Goodwill. I spent $5 on this. It's a Super Nintendo, but it is janked up bad. Mr. Cigarette Guy burns it up here. I don't know why I got this. I think my Super Nintendo is missing the door here. It still works fine, so I'm gonna take it apart and try to salvage the door and keep it around for spare parts. don't know. I don't know what spare parts would be good, but for $5 to replace my door, oh my god, that looks terrible in there. I'll go ahead and do that if I can. So, alright, just 2 more things to show you. We're at 20 minutes now. I'll try to hurry up. On the, oh, there's another thing I bought for my son. He has it at home, and that was just cost to, I got that off of eBay for 15 bucks. He's been wanting that game. And then the online garage sale site, I just got these last night. Woman posted online PS3 games, $5 for all 3. I said I really didn't want 2 of them. I said I'll take them. I'll go ahead and take them. And for $5, and it was Madden 11, which I have on the Xbox 360. Madden 12, another copy. This is going to my brother because he was too broke to ever buy anything. And the reason I went ahead and did it is NASCAR 2011, the game, and it's only worth about 10, 12 bucks, but I figured I don't have this on any system. One of my favorite games of all times is NASCAR Thunder 2004 on the Xbox. I love that game. I don't know why, because I really could give a shit about NetCar. I'm not a redneck. I don't wear wife beaters. I don't have a mullet. But for some reason, some of the games can be entertaining. And then for $15, I picked up Ghost Recon Future Soldier, and it's complete. This game's only worth about $5. But the reason there's another game, I can't show it because it's hidden because it's for my son's birthday. It's called Terraria. He likes the game. I have it on the 360 there. He plays it, but when he goes home, he don't have online. So he wanted a hard copy of it, which I found out they made it. And it's about a $30 game, and I got it for well, both them games for $15. So that was a pretty good deal for my son's birthday there. And then, I guess the last thing I'm going to show you is my favorite retailer. I actually bought some stuff there that wasn't Genesis games. So, let's go ahead here. I got a Nintendo 64 game. I thought I had this, but I didn't. It was $4. It cost Command & Conquer. I love Command & Conquer. I had this at one time. I know it's not a good version on... It's just didn't work right on the Nintendo 64, but I'm glad I have it. I think so. On the Super Nintendo, for $10, I picked up Phalanx, that shooter with the weird banjo guy on the front. I hate the store because all you see when I go is you see people with their phones out, they're freaking resellers. I just want to go over there and slap them on the back of the head, knock them the fuck out, because they take stuff like this, and yeah, it's $10. The game's worth about 15, 20 at the most, and they'll take it and they'll buy it and they'll turn around and sell it, and they moving on. For $4, I picked up, I don't know why I picked this up, never heard of it, it just looked interesting, and I don't know what that says, but it's King's Knight, and it's got freaking Cindy. See, Cindy couldn't even spell her own fucking name. She had to cross it out and then redo it again because she's a fucking tard. Fuck you, Cindy. Fuck you. But that's $4. I picked this up. This is Wizardry. I think this is the first one. Masters series. I have the other one. So I figured I'd go ahead and add this. This costs $6. This one is surprisingly worth a lot less than the other one. Not that I'm worried about what it was worth, I just want to play it. But so that's the Wizardry Master Series. And the best of the bunch here for $15. It's worth about $25, but it's not going anywhere. It's Crashing the Boys Street Challenge. It's a game by Technics. Never heard of it. Technos. Oh, okay. Crashing the Boys. This game goes for a little bit. I figured I'd pick it up because I saw a reseller lurching over, so I was deciding. I saw him eyeballing it. I said, fuck you, dude. I'm picking it up, and it's going in my collection. I'm not going to pick it up and sell it, you son of a bitch. So, anyway, that's all, I believe. I know it's a lot of stuff. We're at 25 minutes. Hopefully, my next, I'll be playing Double Dragon. for my next You Pick I Play. Hopefully that'll be coming up sometime this week, maybe next weekend. Journey for Genesis, got a shit ton of games to show. Hopefully I can record some footage. For a while, I'm going to not be buying much games because we're trying to pay off a few things. So we're trying to pay off some stuff, but I got enough stuff to show to last for probably 2 months. So it's not a big deal. I mean, like, you guys will sit and wait for my pickup videos anyway. But, so I appreciate you all watching. You guys have a good day.